I was heading... Where's that death trap again? It's up these stairs.
Did you enjoy a Jill sandwich while you were there?
That was way earlier in the game. That's like the beginning of the game. But
I know,
yes.
I'm just asking if you enjoyed it.
Yes, delicious. There's actually a shop called that in Dead Rising.
Yeah, I was about to say, in one of the, there's like another game where it says Jill sandwiches on it.
It's Dead Rising.
Yeah, isn't that game made by Capcom too?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, one of the stores here when you're like driving by, it's Sakura backwards from Street Fighter.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Sorry, pal. Don't have time to play with you. There's a guy trying to vigorously. What's the word?
Tell you?
Yes, that's it. Well, gotta give him points for trying. The internet might just not be up to speed for this crud. Oh crud, thank goodness he jumped and then... Oh, thank God he jumped. Did I go the right way though? Yes I did! I blew his arm off! I didn't even know you could do that! I didn't even know you could blow the VX arms off. And there's two of them. Well, because the hunters haven't decapitated all of them. Just the less annoying ones and replaced them. For this boss fight, you should bring Richard Shotgun if you have it, and a Magnum. Gesundheit.
Thank you.
No problem, pal. Now, this is the last one I do with this key, just because it's a boss fight and you want to have all the materials ready. Or whatever. But if you don't have the Magnum at hand, always grab the grenade launcher if you don't have the Magnum. It's a good replacement. And there are herbs up here for those who don't have any healing items. 2 normally, if you're playing on normal or easy. Hard, I'm not sure. I've never beaten this game on hard. I've done on easy, very easy, normal, but never hard or very hard. I have to try though. Now I whip the Magnum out and show him my new toy. This is basically just standard run around a circle, shoot the enemy when you're far enough away thing. I mean, I think you can even do this with the Magnum, because Chris, I think I've done it that way. If you get the extra clip anyway. But if he bites you, I think you will still get poisoned, so be careful about that. I'm not sure if it's 100%, but I know it's... Oh yeah, you can do it with Magnum. Yeah, so let's see. So 11 in total. I know I fired at least the whole clip of the first. It takes 11 shots to kill him with a Magnum. So if you get that clip underground, you can kill him with just the Magnum on normal. But still, I'd bring a shotgun or even a pistol if you have to. Alright, so I'm done in the mansion. So now I gotta put this Magnum back. And I have the grenade launcher for the, I'd recommend the grenade launcher rounds for the final boss of the game, though. Personally, I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's, at this point, it's so spoiled, because anyone who isn't a Resident Evil fan, it's like maybe the few who don't. But yeah, if you're a Resident Evil fan, then yeah. Then you're definitely gonna know who the final boss is, because this is the first game. It came out in 2002. The original came out in '96. been a long time. And in 6 years it'll be what, 30 years old? Or
I'm not
this?
done. How your toes feel?
Well, in 2 years this thing will be 20, but the original game.
Does it stop work?
But the main thing in this game is ammo conservation. You gotta make sure to save your bullets. Every shot counts. And you have to pray for those headshots. So now I gotta return. Now I gotta grab the battery and the crank. The battery and the crank for this part are very important. Because you gotta put the battery in down by that area by the guest residence where the dogs were when you were going back up the elevator. And then you gotta go back through, use the crank, and then go back down.
I got you your thing. Your
Battery. Crank. Then you can put this and the metal one away. But you will need the shotgun if you have ammo for it. Now, if you're playing Jill, the quickest way back, if you're in this area, this is the quickest way back. But if you're in the other area, the quickest way back is to go through that repaired door and out the area back through that one place. I'm not good with the names of these areas. It's to go back in the garden backyard area where the water was and all that. Gotta go down that elevator, put the battery in, go back up. Go up that fixed elevator, well, powered. Turn off the waterfall and then enter an area that was locked off by the waterfall.
Help me.
I'd love to. If anything, you're making the stream very loud.
Sorry.
But for anyone who gets this game, Jill's playthrough is the easier of the playthroughs. So that's the one you want to start off with. But she gets more bars. She can't take as many hits though, but she has 2 more bars. And she gets the shotgun early. She can bypass a few of the boss fights. Plant 42 coming to mind. If you do the V-Jolt process. She's just the easier character to run through with, especially. And if you're new to this kind of a survival horror game, I'd recommend easy. Just because this game is tough on normal. But if you want to play normal, that's a good difficulty too. Wait, why'd I come in here? And so yeah. So ends being in the mansion. Now we get to go in the spooky cave. Isn't there a hunter here? Or do I blow him up? Or fill him full of bullets? Personally, this is one of my favorite of the classic RE games, right next to the original Resident Evil 2. I love that game. For a lot of reasons. Had a lot of good features in it. And you can tell they put their hearts and souls into making the game. Same with the remake. They put heart into it, and I respect that. But I'll go into what I feel they did wrong and right when I get to that point. Shit. I'm gonna have to take out those dogs. They are good pain. I'll have to do it when I come back up because I know there's a third one. Good, I'm not poisoned. Yeah, these little snakes can poison you, and then you have to get a blue herb, and it's annoying. Thank goodness I think there's a blue herb thing down here. One of those little farms. Jill just feels like she's more of a character that's just better for beginners. Where Chris, he's the one you'd want to use on the harder difficulties because of how many hits he can take. He can take, I believe, one more hit, which can be the thing between life and death, especially an invisible enemy. But that's an entirely different story.
This scorpion base.
What?
Talking about myself.
Ah, having trouble with RE2?
Hmm?
Having trouble with
No,
RE2?
I was just going based on whatchamacallit thing.
The video, yeah.
No, statue
Oh yeah.
thing. That
Just
was just repeating like what the code was.
Ah, yeah. That's why I wrote everything down on one of my playthroughs. I thought it might be more useful. Then I lost the paper when you got the game, so it was like, this does that, and I hadn't played the game, so it was like, eh. It's more of a muscle memory thing at times, where like when you're playing the game, you remember, but you can't name it off the top of your head.
Yeah.
I have that muscle memory with almost all the old Resident Evil games, where I forget everything, but once I'm playing and going through it, I remember almost everything. The original Resident Evil 2 and 3 come to mind. But the only thing I can't remember in 3 is that one advertisement. Because I'd have to go write it down and then type it in. Because there was a part in Resident Evil 3, the original, where you'd have to look at an ad, and that ad would be the passcode, whatever the name was on it, of like the prescription they were selling. And it was hilarious. It was annoying. Hate it, because it would be this really like confusing word, like it would have a D, a V, an I, an L, I believe. Forgot what it was. There were multiple of them too, so it would never be the same thing repeatedly. You know what I mean? A boulder. That does terrify me. Oh crud, the boulder runs. I hate the boulder runs. Oh, I'm gonna need the knife because I don't get the luxury of having the flamethrower because I used to skip the boss fight. Yeah, but B-Dog, if you choose to skip the boss fight, you won't have the flamethrower, so you'll have to fight another boss.
Wait, and what?
In the remake to Resident Evil 1. So if you
Really?
if you skip an annoying boss, you have to fight let's just say, I'm gonna ask you, are you afraid of spiders?
No.
Well, my arachnophobia spiked during the boss.
Jill.
Oh, it's Enrico. But yeah,
Is that voice Enrico's?
they call him Black Fang.
You're
but
alive.
yeah,
Stop.
I'll call my boss name.
Are
But
you
yeah,
with anybody, Jill?
No, but why?
The stars are finished. Someone is a traitor. Umbrella set us up.
Enrico!
someone killed Enrico. Whoever did this is definitely a professional. Wait, he's holding something. Hooray! I can get rid of my crank and replace it with another crank. One shot to knock him down, because we won't be coming back to this area. Unless you didn't get the crank, then you're screwed. Because this crank gets all the ones down here working. I think it's different shape. And this is the part where I'd say keep the shotgun, but do pack the pistol. Because there are a lot of enemies here. You will need the pistol, but there are a few hunters down here. Especially in this area. If you don't kill them anyway. But I chose to run because it's safer, because one bullet, they're stunned a decent amount of the time. It's either one or two. And if you get lucky, you'll kill them. And normally, this is where I make another save, because... Man, can this area be unforgiving? And man, do I mean unforgiving. I'm gonna need to bring the knife, I think. You also might want to bring the knife. Because why the fuck not? Because if you don't have the flamethrower, you need the knife. No. No, I don't want to play 7 days. I'm busy doing important stuff. You get the joke. No, I don't want to get copyrighted, B-Dog. Stop. Alright. Now the save, since it goes to a different screen, sometimes it does this. Now I put that back. Find these. And equipped. And I only swap out for the shotgun if I need to.